Yes, my people. My second video, I'm coming your way. These issues of anyway, subscribe to the channel if you have not yet subscribed. Please subscribe to the channel and make sure you on your notification button so that you'll be the first to be updated anytime we upload a new video. Because as we stand right now, as we are speaking right now, more news are coming in. This very news I'm bringing to you right now is because I must update you. It's very important. Now listen to me. You see, after our game against Liverpool, there were comments from many quarters, including Manchester United fans, legends. They were commenting, yes, about our signings, Casado, and the money we've spent so far. In 3 seasons, there were so many complaints about Chelsea, whether the financial fair play does not apply to them. But the truth is, we are equally selling players out, and we are retrieving part of the investment we made. We are getting some of the money back by our sales. Our wage bill is reduced drastically. People are not considering, they're only counting the number of players that we are buying and the quality we are buying. They are not calculating the players that we sold out. Look, United, let me remind you, we sold to you Mason Mount. Arsenal, let me remind you, we gave you Kai Havertz. These two alone is over 100 million pounds. So, shut up. Gary Neville, he made a statement. It was like a joke, but he made a statement. Gary Neville of Manchester United. He is a legend there in my youth. He made a statement. Let me tell you what he said. He said, regarding the midfield issue that after their game last night with Wolves, he made a statement jokingly. He said, to be honest with you, after tonight, I want them to go and get Casado and Lavia. Lavia that we are about to sign today, that deal will be completed. So they should go and get Casado and Lavia. Go and get them from Chelsea. You're not serious. You have $1 trillion. It will only cost 170 million pounds. Romeo Lavia preference is to join Chelsea, despite Liverpool agreeing 60 million pounds deal with Southampton. You see, they are beginning to admit in a way, and they are beginning to like the kind of players Chelsea is signing this season. For a legend like Gary Neville to make this statement that Manchester United should go and get these players from Chelsea, even though it was like a joke, but it tells a lot. For me as a Chelsea fan, it tells me that after all, we are doing the right thing and we are signing the right players. It tells me that we are signing the right players. You can imagine a midfield of Enzo Fernandez, Romeo Lavia, and Casado. That is how it's going to be like. This weekend match, our next game, watch out. Watch out. Quickly to the main news. Quickly. I have not been speaking about Jose Mourinho on this channel since we started it. Today, I want to say a little about him. A player was just signed and it's done deal. Here we go from Fabrizio Romano for AS Roma. AS Roma. They succeeded in buying a player by name Leandro Paredes from PSG in excess of 4 million euros. The contract until 2025 with option until 2026. That is a done deal for Jose Mourinho and AS Roma. They've already signed that player. According to Fabrizio Romano, it's confirmed. Mourinho is building a dynasty in Roma. He started from scratch. Last 2 seasons, he was not buying big name players. Players that other teams, could not renew their contracts. Free players, free agent. Those are the players he was picking. And he won with those players in the past few months, the past 2 seasons. But this season, he is trying to build something special. He's trying to build something special in this season. Mourinho is building something special, so they are trying to buy few quality as an add-up to the squad that he already have. Watch out for Jose Mourinho and Roma, AS Roma in this season. Watch out for them in this season. Yes. The main issue for the day or for this afternoon is about Neymar. I hinted about it in my first video. Neymar to Al Hilal. The deal has been sealed. It's completed. And Neymar is now Al Hilal player. A contract worth 2 years contract. 2 years contract worth 266 million pounds. 266 million pounds. Meaning a year is 129.4 million. 129.4 million pounds per year. Yes. Over the period of 2 years. Excluding bonuses. Excluding bonuses. You could remember PSG paid in excess of 200 million pounds for the same player in 2017. They paid about 200 million pounds for the same player in 2017. And in 2023, PSG is selling the same player back at the cost of 86.3 million pounds. Al Hilal is to pay PSG 86.3 million pounds. Neymar never depreciates. Neymar worth more than gold. He never depreciates. From 2017, and the player is still valued at 86.3 million pounds in 2023. Should tell you that this guy never depreciates. The 31-year-old never depreciates. Neymar is a legend. He never depreciates. He is an asset and never depreciates. At 31, he is still an asset. Yes. At 31, he is still an asset. And listen, Neymar is set to receive 6 times the amount he was receiving whilst at PSG. If you do the calculation well, he's receiving 6 times the amount he was receiving at PSG. And the contract is only for 2 years. He's now 31, so by 33, he's coming back to European football. What a smart move. What a smart move. What a smart move. Neymar, at 33, he'll be coming back to European football. Anyway, let's move on to Kylian Mbappe. Yes, I spoke about Kylian Mbappe in my, I think, yesterday video. Kylian Mbappe. As we speak, Mbappe is set to stay. The France captain was frozen out of the club after refusing to sign a new contract, meaning he could leave for free at the end of the season. The people insist, the player insists he will not leave PSG this summer, despite their desire to sell him. But he has now returned to the first team. He has now returned to the first team. He insisted that he was not leaving this summer, but the club also wanted to sell him. If he will not agree to the new contract that they want him to sign, then he must go. They tried to sell him, and which team? His desire is to go to Real Madrid, like we all know. Real Madrid is that is his dream team. He wants to go to Real Madrid. But the amount of figure PSG was mentioning in this season, there was no way that Real Madrid could buy him. And so he wanted to run down his contract. Then next season, he will go to Real Madrid for free. But the good news for PSG is that the player is back on the table. Over the weekend, there was a discussion between PSG and the player. There is an understanding right now. This understanding was only announced after PSG played drawn game with Lens over the weekend. It was only after the match they played draw. They couldn't win the match. That was when they now agreed to the terms of the player to stay. The full details of that announcement is not yet out, but it is believed that there has been an understanding between the player and PSG, and the player is set to stay. Full details of that will be coming very soon. The terms of the agreement, why or how the player agreed to stay with PSG for this season, and whether there's an extension of the contract, maybe a year or 2, we are yet to get the full details of that. So Neymar is set to stay, and currently, as we speak, he's back to the first team squad for training. He is back for first team squad for training. He has now returned to the first team training after indicating his commitment to the club. It's yet to be known the new agreement between the player and PSG that necessitated the club to welcome him back. You remember he was bought 258 million pounds. Sorry, remember he was offered 258 million pounds. He was offered 258 million pounds to join Al Hilal, but he refused. He refused. And so PSG could not receive that amount of money from Al Hilal. Now he is to stay back with PSG. Last but not the least, as a Chelsea fan, let me announce to you that Romeo Lavia deal is on. According to Fabrizio Romano, the deal could be concluded today. Stay tuned and I'll bring to you, here we go. Stay tuned because Romeo Lavia is about to be announced as Chelsea player. Watch out. Watch out for Here We Go today on Romeo Lavia. Chelsea are in the process of finalizing the deal today, according to the great Romano Fabrizio. So stay tuned. We are about to announce another one, another shock to Liverpool. You see, I'm in red today. Yes. He said, we never walk alone. That's Liverpool. Man U, they call themselves Red Devils. I am Chelsea. I'm supposed to be in blue, but I purposely wear the red. For Man U fans to note that even though they are legends, they are beginning to envy our signings. We are not to give up. We have not finished yet. Michael Olise is coming in. If not Michael Olise, then Kudus Mohammed, either of the two. One must surely come and join Romeo Lavia and Casado. Then we can now say, okay, we have concluded a deal. And that will not even be the end. We are still in the market for a backup goalkeeper. I'll be coming your way again later tonight for the last video, the third video of the day. God willing. Shalom and peace.